One mistake tore her ligament, but she did not choose to quit. Instead, she asked her coach to carry her onto the field. Her landing was not perfect, but she still earned a bronze medal in the competition and became the pride of her small town. Photos of her win were everywhere. Signs on the street even named her as the hometown bronze medalist. But because of the injury, she retired from the sport. Unable to accept a normal life, she wore her competition tracksuit every day, ate and drank for free in town, and stayed stuck in her past glory. Her father could no longer stand her doing nothing. He was about to retire, and his pension was not enough to support her. He found her a job, but she refused to go. Then her old coach passed away. In the will, the coach asked her to train a girl to take part in the World Championship trials in 8 weeks. No matter the outcome, she would receive $500,000. She agreed right away. The girl happened to be her fan. The woman could not handle the girl's excitement, so she told her to meet for training at 7 o'clock the next morning. But the woman showed up at 2 in the afternoon. She told the girl there was no need to train. She encouraged her to eat high-calorie food and even taught her how to date boys. She saw right away that the girl was a natural talent. If the girl won, the town would forget about the bronze medalist. So the woman made a cruel plan, ruin the girl and still take the $500,000. 6 weeks later, the head coach of the national team came to check their progress. He saw through everything. He was angry and offered to train the girl himself, but the girl still loved her idol. The woman had no choice. She swore she would help the girl get into the world championship. After that, she kicked the girl's boyfriend out of the way, pointed out her weaknesses, and helped her through the trials. The girl won her spot in the World Championship. Back home, the woman worked on the girl's weak areas and even taught her how to control her facial expressions. She still took the girl out to have fun, eat together, and gave her gifts. Without even noticing, the woman seemed to grow up. She wore a dress for the first time instead of sweatpants. The World Championship finally began. But then the woman heard from a friend that her old coach had never left her any inheritance. Her father had lied. He only wanted his daughter to start fighting again. They had a terrible argument. On the day of the final, the woman looked at the girl who was about to go on stage and suddenly told her, with cruelty, that her mother had died in a plane crash. As expected, the girl walked onto the stage in tears, failed the simplest moves, and gave up the competition in shame. However, it was all just the woman's imagination. In real life, she smiled and encouraged the girl. The girl moved like a dancing butterfly and became a world champion. The woman was no longer just the bronze medalist from 12 years ago. She had become a champion coach,